Alright, y'all. It's trial time. I've been waiting on this, not gonna lie. The red door is right through here. Okay. Let's go find out who killed Chihiro. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. Something's definitely weird about the old okay. So is everyone ready to what? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah. Toko's not here.
Huh?
And Toko is like, you really don't remember?
Come on!
I'm kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okay, I'll go ahead and drag her out here kicking and screaming. One moment, please. Uno momento, por favor. And just like he said, a few minutes later, he appeared, dragging Toko behind. Well, I told him he didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you drag a girl around. Calm down. Terrible, you're terrible. So, now everyone's here, right? Okay, let's hustle to the elevator and get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone's standing right here. Okay, who do I talk to? Can I talk to him? Okay, let's talk.
Well then.
That will uncover the villain who performed such heinous acts on a weaker individual. You ready? We doing this? I don't know why the killer did what they did, but
Count on it!
I'm sure it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails. Right, bro?
Hey, come on.
What's got Toko so worked up? Toko? Okay, I'm just gonna leave her alone then. Do I have to talk to everyone? There is something odd about Toko's behavior. I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it. Yeah. I gave you plenty to work with. Show us how far your logic can take you. Okay. Hina? I guess I wasn't much help at all on this one. Kyoko. I'm not trying to talk to his big tail. We have no choice, right? We have to do this. Well,
It's true.
yes. I gave a small nod in reply. That's Dave for real. Hold on. With one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend, and I couldn't get a handle on my emotions. Couldn't stop speculating. Hold on. Gotta make sure we get our thumbnails in. Still bugs, sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger, and the elevator was unaffected, however. It continued to descend without hesitation, until finally, it came to a sudden stop. Ding! What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh, so exciting? Is it really redecorated? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Very nice.
Good. You're raring to go. I gotta say, I don't hate it at all. Not at all.
Well,
Okay then. Let's get the show on the road.
thrills, chills, kills!
Everyone, please find your assigned seats. Okay. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate. A deadly class trial. This dude, Makoto, is so dramatic. Lord have mercy. Oh wait, hold on. Whose skills do I want? Lost in thought, increases time limit for each phase. Ooh. I have 14. Okay, bet. I don't have that many. Do I? No, I don't have that many. Alright. Let's just finish the preparations. Alright, y'all.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
We have to make it clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. Okay, well, it was obviously the dumbbell. It's got blood all over it. Room dumbbell. Okay, yeah.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
That's true.
According to the Monokuma file, the
Okay,
killer
I'm
used
trying
a
to-
blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
That. No, okay.
Chihiro's fatal. It appears it was.
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal
Oh,
blow was
my
the
fault,
dumbbell found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Yay! That's so creepy!
I mean, what else was she supposed to do? What?
If you don't mind,
What
I
else
will
was she
proceed
supposed to
from
do?
here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
New element has been added to. Yes. Let me hear about it. All lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your true pillars to disappear if they hit these lines. Think of the obstacle in your debate. There's no way to keep it. X button. Test the sound. What? Dog. The time limit will increase. Oh, but if you're asking them, white noise won't appear at all. In which case you can figure out sounds and switching. What? Silencer? I'm cooked. I'm fried.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it.
Okay.
Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Yeah.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
No, that's wrong.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the
But
library.
that doesn't automatically mean it's Genocide Jack. Like, anyone could have went in there and seen the case file and just replicated the murder.
I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put
Anybody
together
could have
about
done
the
that.
Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics
more
in
than two.
every Genocide Jack
More
case.
than two, y'all,
The
more than two.
first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
Is this dude serious, bro? I can't wait till somebody kill him. I
It's
can't
actually
wait till someone
bloodlust.
kill him.
But more important is the other characteristic.
Is he
and
for
it's
real?
something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
What's never made public? We're large to know. Oh, that they were strung up?
I got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So,
Again,
how did the culprit know about this when only
anyone
high-level
could
police
have gone
officials
into the
were aware of
archive
it?
because it went missing.
There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
Oh shit!
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
Wow, this is way to air it out, y'all. Yeah, here he go, buddy. Shut up.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is
question.
Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle? Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
It's written for sure, but I feel like I understand it. But also not be Toko. The answer is she's not one person, but multiple people, right? Yeah, she's got a split personality. Okay. Hangman's Gambit. What? What? Huh? Oh, schizo. That's not the right word for it, but that's not the right word for that. But okay. It would be a psycho.
Is it because Genocide Jack
I
has a
guess. I don't
split
know.
personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
Her behavior changed.
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then when she woke up.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can.
But how does one become a serial killer through a split personality?
So
like,
when
what happened to
Toko
you?
trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
She's scared of Genocide Jack coming out. I won't let Genocide Jack happen. Yeah, she was scared of it coming out. I'll drive out again. Drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
No.
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
No, it's not her
You
though.
have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world,
That's true.
not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first.
She didn't kill him,
You
though.
said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise,
That I don't think.
You
I
said
think.
if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
Girl, what?
That's the only reason I promised.
how many times do I have to tell you? I never said that, but you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
But it's not her. It's the other one.
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
It's not
I
Toko.
hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person you don't mean.
Oh, we gonna talk to her for real. Hold on. Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second, oh lord, oh lord, oh.
Well, hello there. Is it me you were hoping to see? What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do?
What's with the tongue? Is this I mean, you are not Venom. What is happening?
Ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name, and what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
So intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
Whoever the voice actor is has some fun with this one. This is the murderous fiend Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Oh wow. she don't care.
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds. Just kidding.
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless!
I mean, where we at? 18 minutes?
I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
Wait, so why does she kill people?
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's
Wrong.
clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
I don't believe it.
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Huh?
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Because she has an agenda.
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster!
Maybe. Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said, I need to get some more details about all of this. It's the way she don't do it like that. She has scissors and stuff. There's no scissors.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone!
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking!
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
No, that's not true.
No, that's wrong.
It's not true.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
Wow. I think you need to calm down a bit.
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases.
There's no scissors. The victims.
I got it!
There's no. She didn't use scissors.
The cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head,
That's a crazy
right?
way to go out. Getting stabbed to death with scissors?
Yes, that is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method?
No.
And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right. In the photos of other Genocide Jack cases, all the other victims were stabbed through their hands. Here you'll see a clear difference. When she was suspended, what was used to suspend her? What was used to suspend her?
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They
Rope.
used some kind of
Or,
rope to hang her up by her
USB
wrists.
cord, extension cord.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Hold on, Big Mac.
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
She only kills guys.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
You put names of every victim, what you'll notice is, I think I figured out why she couldn't kill Chihiro. Because Chihiro was a girl.
I got it! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
They
Sorry,
were all
should I be reading that? I don't
guys?
know.
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
Yeah.
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it.
What?
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So, since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid.
That's a good analogy. I can't even
I
lie.
have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Not even. Here's the thing though. Most serial killers, like in real life, stick to one pattern. They wouldn't just change it just to change it, especially if the pattern works and they get away with it. Like, unless they get, there'll be like a time where they get like too hyped. Like it'll be like the most brutal thing that they've ever done because they just feel their power because they haven't been caught yet. Just like that.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Oh wow.
Lowly cur?
Oh, he ain't like that.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That's true.
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Plus, she don't even look like she could lift it. Somebody obviously
Maybe
could be
you
able to
used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
She has some. Wait, it's kind of hard. I can't even lie. It's kind of hard.
She's fully equipped!
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime! Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you!
Okay, calm down. Calm down. You don't have to kill
Not to
anyone here.
mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot! So rope's totally out of the question anyway!
All right, buddy, calm
I
down.
have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body
Calm down,
really
Robin.
was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
But it's not. It's accurate. Hold on. There is one person. One person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases. What? Who could have copied it? Byakuya?
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
No, I don't think
Then
so either.
the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it! The adorable glasses man was behind it all! Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
He better get heated.
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
In the locker rooms, they're suspicious, very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree? Oh, suspicious. It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then. What's so strange about it? Go ahead. Share with the rest of the class.
Element has down. Oh lord, bro. How many new elements do we need? Truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the triangle button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. The memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. You can use it as a flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer or to a liar concentration in your loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When it's the best time to flashback, well, you just have to use your keen wits, won't you? In this case, though, I will say, if you don't use a flashlight, you won't be refuting anything. Well, good luck and have fun. What? They just love making this game confusing, bro. Monokuma file. Oh, shoot. Okay.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Okay, yeah.
If he was acting weird, how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
you absolutely take it. That's a natural reaction for any guy.
Like, let him be
the
gone,
victim
please,
was Chihiro, who was a girl. So, of course, I would suggest we check the girl. There was no time for point. What's so strange about
you? Wish you'd taken me with you.
Shut up! Oh my lord, bro. Oh my gosh. I can't handle him, bro. I can't handle him.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of, but he was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out,
that's a natural reaction.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
No.
Shoot!
What? Wait.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found, but he was acting weird. How?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check,
that's a natural reaction.
The victim was Chihiro.
So, of course, I would say there was no time. What's so strange? You wish you'd taken me with you.
Bro, what? Can I change the... What's it called?
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Can I change... Wait, what? Can I change... Wait.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... How?
Hold
if
on.
You're presented with the opportunity to
that's a natural...
The victim was... So, of course, I would suggest we check the girl. There was no time.
What's so strange? You wish you'd taken me with you.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird.
Oh, okay, I get it. I get
Presented with
it.
the opportunity to check.
That's a natural reaction.
The victim was Chihiro, who... So, of course, I would
I
suggest
missed it.
we check.
Wow.
There was no time.
Wow, I missed
What's
it.
so
Wow.
strange? You wish you'd
I missed
taken me
it.
with you.
I missed it. Oops. Okay, I get it. Okay, I get it.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird, but he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity to...
That's a natural...
The victim was Chihiro.
How would you know that? How would you know that? How would you know that? You wouldn't know that before the Monokuma file.
I'll tell you what's so... Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I
True.
see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
It's not Byakuya either. I don't think so. I don't think you
What's
can
wrong?
name it.
Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. Got him in the corner, but he's like he's got nothing
What's
to
the
do.
matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that...
The USB cord, the missing cord, the USB. That USB
The
cord.
difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Hey, you lying, you lying. Oh my.
Obviously, somebody
else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
Oh my. He lied.
The difference? You want
No.
And I use those same. But Chihiro, it was some kind of.
That's right. Then there must be something.
Hey, Byakuya,
I'd never
Seen that rope before in my life.
Nope. Lie.
No, that's wrong.
It's not Byakuya. Is it?
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because
He
you
clocking
see,
his tea,
that
though.
rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this
It was
went
missing.
missing after the murder.
Yep. I
And
don't
there's
think it's
no
him though.
way
Can't
someone
be.
who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room.
But
then
what,
hung
how would
her
that
up and wrote
explain
that bloody
Chihiro's
message.
behavior and the missing and Leon's broken thing?
I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it.
If it was him, he wouldn't have needed the e-handbook.
Is that about right?
He's totally calm, totally unconcerned, as if he's not involved. He's not involved. Wait, not even
What's
involved.
wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
I don't. What?
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Do we really need to?
I know, but
I'm
still,
sorry.
there's something that's still bothering me.
It's
Is that right?
It's her behavior.
And what, pray tell, is still bothering you?
Oh gosh,
I
bro.
killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room, but what does that mean? Can I really just accept what Byakuya said is true? No, I don't think there's something off what we said. Besides just scene of the crime.
I got it!
It's the scene of the crime.
You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is
he
a
don't get it.
true
He
letdown.
don't
she
know
was
ball.
found dead
He don't
in
know
the
ball.
girls'
He
locker
don't know
room.
ball. He don't know
There
ball.
is absolutely no question
He don't know
about
ball.
that.
He don't know ball. He don't know ball.
How
y'all.
could the
He don't know
scene of
ball.
the crime have been anywhere else?
He don't know ball.
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else,
yes.
then carried there later,
Because the
along with
posters.
the rest of the murder scene.
Rest of the murder scene?
See, look at him. Look at him. He don't even know. Look at him. Look at him, y'all. Look at him. You can't even comprehend. He don't know ball. Look at him.
That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
What is he heated
I believe
for?
I do.
Because you think you know everything. Did I just take you off guard? Yeah. The story suddenly moves to the crime scene. Byakuya, who'd been confident up until now, and Byakuya never even realized the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Calm down. This evidence shows that the murder took place somewhere else. It was something that was switched between the boys and girls' locker room. This too.
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere. Your proof? The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
Exactly.
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker room. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet, but I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
But it wasn't scrubbed, it was switched. It was switched, it was switched, it was switched. Right here.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away.
I'm not getting the A for this.
In fact,
I got
I
cooked.
found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too?
No.
Why would anyone do that?
Yeah, I mean,
To
well,
move
yeah.
the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? What? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the bloodstained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body.
Yes.
By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
To hide Chihiro's secret.
Why would they go to all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime?
Because Chihiro was in the
Actually,
boys' locker
an
room.
even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
How? Is he right? Because Chihiro really got into the boys' room. No? How? Tell me. It's gotta do a Leon's thing. Broken e-handbook.
Is it really possible?
Hmm.
Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I've got it!
What, boy?
She must have hacked her e-handbook!
No.
She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
Okay, I think that's the
punch. That's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
True.
No, that's wrong.
Oh wait, no,
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's
Oh wait, yeah, no,
handbook.
because it was broken.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
I'm saying, buddy,
Plus,
stand on it.
Isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
It's because Chihiro's a boy.
She must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her
No.
ultimate programmer skills and...
You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just...
No.
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess
No.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
No. Is that it then? Chihiro's killing the girls. I'm gonna be like, no. I still don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say?
Alright, Mondo, relax.
There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So,
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
She's not a girl. It's because she's not a girl.
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
And with that announcement, I'm gonna end it right here, actually. So we're gonna figure out what Kyoko's talking about in the next episode I'm on. I think I was right on track about thinking that Chihiro is actually a boy. Given the evidence that we've got, Genocide Jill a little crazy. I can't lie. She a little out there. All right, make sure y'all like, subscribe, Noti Gang, comment, all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.